Look alive, team. I hope everybody is doing good. Look at you. You made it. You made it through. You made it till today. Sometimes we don't make it till today. Sometimes we want to hit that alarm clock and start all over again. But is that productive? A lot of times we get caught up in a mode of let me repeat, let me repeat, let me repeat, let me repeat, when in fact we're not learning any lessons to be able to move forward in life. So I'm going to go over in this video 2 steps on how you can push forward through your life, how you can gain a better life and gain more peace and understanding in your life. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to this channel if you're new. This is Coach Mike II. Let's get to work. You know what? We got to learn how to set boundaries, team. One thing that you can understand in life as you're going throughout life, say no to somebody. Now, make sure your no is reasonable. Don't just go out just saying no, 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 when actually you can. And they're not being overbearing or they're not trying to drain the well, as I would call it. But make sure those boundaries are reasonable and just start saying no. Start saying no for your mental clarity. Sometimes we get caught up in being there for other people, always pitching in, putting our hands in and doing things for others when we're not doing anything for ourselves. And we leave that situation or leave the energy exchange depleted. But what do? We have to set those sound boundaries. So the best thing you can do is say no. And sometimes when you say no, you're going to ruffle some feathers. Why? Because those people are counting on you to always say yes. They're counting on you to always be there to have water in the well, but sometimes the water is not there. And if you keep allowing them to come, then the water will drain out and the well will be empty. And what do you have to give? Nothing. You can't pour from an empty cup, team. So we must set sound boundaries. Make sure these boundaries, you communicate these boundaries for one, but make sure the boundaries are reasonable, not over unproductive. Make sure they're reasonable. Make sure you are able to articulate and communicate those certain boundaries because we have to make it a habit. We develop all these other habits. Let's develop a good habit of setting boundaries. Number 2, what you want to do, and this is a real big one, team. This is a real big one. Avoid unproductive responses. You ever get caught up in a situation? You ever seen or been in a situation and you engaged, right? You got emotionally involved, emotionally attached to an argument, to a situation, to a circumstance, and it directed you in a different direction, deflecting you and getting you off the course of your goal. You know, that's life's design. Sometimes life comes and it throws a curveball. It throws a distraction in our way just to see what we're going to do about it, how we're going to respond to the certain things that happen in our life. And we have to learn how to avoid unproductive responses. When you are arguing with somebody, sometimes it's okay to agree to disagree because the argument will go in circles. It will definitely go in circles and you will not have an end to that particular argument. Why? Because you're engaging in something that you don't agree with. You're engaging in trying to prove a point to something or someone that doesn't really see eye to eye. So it's okay to agree to disagree. And we need to avoid those unproductive responses, something that's trying to trigger you, trying to gain an emotional response, an emotional reaction from you, and getting you distracted from your goal of what you have to do. Avoid those unproductive responses. Now, if it's something that needs to be attended to, that you need to respond, that will create more productivity in your life down the road, down later, then go ahead and attend to it and respond to it. But we need to avoid those unproductive responses. And the best way to do that is become self-aware of what's going on around you. What is happening in that particular moment? What is going on in that particular moment? And at that point, that's when we can stay focused and have a choice to either choose to engage, choose to respond, or avoid the response and avoid unproductive responses. Team, if this video has touched you in any kind of way, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button. This is your coach, Coach Mike II. Remember to smile through the rain, laugh through the pain, keeps your mind from going insane. Self-work is the best work, so let's get to work. Until next time, peace.